Robbie Fowler, John Barnes and Steve McManaman are household names all over the world after successful careers at Liverpool. The trio have been on a whirlwind tour to create awareness around the city of Liverpool's tribute to Nelson Mandela and to spend time coaching some aspiring footballers in Johannesburg on Human Rights Day.
You know, every message that we're putting out here, you know, is what Nelson Mandela was doing for years and years. You know, for a man, you know, to do what he did after what happened to him, you know, great credit to him, because I think we all could learn, you know, things like that.
John Barnes, who made over 300 appearances for Liverpool, believes that it is due to the freedom the attacking players at the club are given that has helped the Egyptian superstar and the Premier League's leading goal scorer Mo Salah to reach his true potential.
If you're an attacking player and you're a player like Salah Mane, you would want to play on the match like Jurgen Klopp. So it doesn't follow that he's doing so well that he's then, you know, going to cost 200 million to go to Real Madrid and do the same thing. They're very fortunate that at Liverpool, whereby Jurgen Klopp has created this environment for those players to thrive.
For Fowler, the 2018 World Cup will see the usual suspects challenge for the global title, and although he hopes England will do well, the 42-year-old feels it will be an African team to keep an eye on.
Well, I actually don't fancy England, to be honest. I mean, England should get through the groups, but look, I mean, you talk about the African teams. I think Egypt will do well. I mean, obviously with Mo Salah, he's playing tremendous at the minute. But you know, you look at France. France will be strong because obviously the squad they've got. But you're looking at the you know, the regular guns of you know, the Spanish and the Germans who were always strong. So yeah, I mean, you're looking at maybe one of them teams, I think.
The expansion of the World Cup in 2026 excites Barnes as it allows more African teams an opportunity to qualify for the showpiece. But the former England winger says teams from the continent have a tough road ahead to secure World Cup glory.
Well, of course, one day we can. However, it's very difficult to win the World Cup. It's very easy to progress, to improve, to get very, very close, as we've seen in the African teams in the last 3 or 4 World Cups. But what you will say is that the more African teams that can get there, the more consistency they can show, the more they can actually challenge, and you see that they are challenging the top teams. Once upon a time, they're probably losing 4 and 5, but they're not anymore, so they're being competitive, and that's all you can ask.
The former president Nelson Mandela believed and proved that sport can unite a nation. And by having 3 Liverpool legends imparting their experience on the future Bafana stars of the Rainbow Nation in tribute to Madiba, shows that his famous words have resonated around the world and his legacy lives on in sport. Sias, Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg.